Right now at 6, done deal. We now have the largest renewable energy developer in the world settling into the islands. Good evening, I'm Paula Akana.
And I'm Yenji Denise. The impact on Hawaii's green energy will be direct. KITV4's Catherine Cruz joining us with the information on some large-scale solar projects.
Well, this $2.4 billion deal between SunEdison and First Wind just closed yesterday. The green energy giant has 5 projects already in the pipeline here on Oahu, and chances are you may not have heard much about it. Expect to see big solar farms with thousands of solar panels coming to a neighborhood near you.
Basically, if it brings the rates down, I don't mind. That's pretty good. And that would be cheaper for everybody in the islands.
You can see large-scale solar projects popping up across the country as communities move to wean themselves off fossil fuel. California is where one Wahiawa resident recalled seeing them.
Larger, flatter areas, like some out in the boonies, the deserts and everything. I've never seen them like right next to the freeways and stuff before.
One of the largest solar farms will be here in central Oahu, in Waipio, just off the H2 freeway. It's to cover more than 300 acres of land.
They looked at this whole area.
SunEdison's Hawaii Development Director says some 200,000 solar panels will cover about a third of the land.
The advantage of the large solar projects is that everybody on Oahu benefits, not just the homeowner who might have a system on his or her roof.
The merger will see not just solar projects in Waipio, but Waiawa, Mililani, and Kauailoa on the North Shore.
We're hoping that there are some significant economies of scale so that we can, get a better price on panels and racking and other equipment.
After seeing the First Wind's windmills on the North Shore, some residents are wondering what a massive solar farm will do to viewplanes.
It will be difficult to see from nearby. You won't see it as you're driving by on the freeway. You may be able to see it a little bit as you come on the freeway from Mililani. But in most cases, you can see it from a distance. So in terms, a lot of the solar projects, you may be able to see it from far away, but not too many people will be able to see it up close.
And there's one other sidebar to solar, and it's sheep. Yes, you heard right, sheep.
And we'll have sheep here. We'll have ranchers that will be running sheep in the area and moving them around, and that's really a dual benefit. For the energy project, the sheep help keep the grass down so that weeds like this don't grow up this tall and start shading the panels, and you won't get as much energy production.
The promise of big savings and a dual benefit as solar moves on to agricultural land that now lays fallow.
And to give you an idea of what to expect when it comes to sheep, our cameras are set to take you on a sheep farm next week. And if you're wondering why we're hearing about these big solar projects all of a sudden, well, the deadline for big federal tax credits expires at the end of next year, and the farms need to be up and running by then, so the race is on to get the necessary permits and approvals. Back to you.
Very interesting developments there. Thank you, Catherine. Hawaiian Electric Company has just unveiled a new online system that allows customers and developers to check the status of planned wind and solar projects. The online tool, called Integrated Interconnection Queues, lists projects at every stage in the process so that applicants have a way of knowing where their project stands in line. Maui Electric and Hawaii Electric Light Company says customers can also access this online tool.